Students, today we are going to start chemical kinetics. The term kinetics is derived from the Greek word kinesis, which means movement. All of you know kinetic energy, that is energy due to motion. When the particles show movement, we call kinetic energy. Chemical kinetics. Kinetics clear. Kinesis means movement, and chemical, that is chemical process. Reactant changes to product. Chemical kinetics branch of chemistry deals with the rates of chemical reactions and the mechanism by which they proceed. At first, there are very fast reactions. Students, such reactions proceed within seconds. They are so rapid that they occur as soon as the reactants are mixed. Friends, on mixing the solution of silver nitrate and NaCl, immediately the PPT of AgCl is formed. Very fast reactions, they always contain ionic species. On mixing AgNO3 and NaCl leads to the formation of insoluble PPT of AgCl, and the rest is NaNO3. We don't apply chemical kinetics to these reactions. After next, vice versa, very slow reactions. Students, such reactions take much more time to proceed. Example, corrosion. All of you know rusting. Slow decay of metal as a result of its reaction with air and moisture. They are very slow reaction. Again, we don't apply chemical kinetics to them. Chemical kinetics is applicable to the reactions of moderate speed. That is, they are completed within measurable time period and their mechanism can be easily studied. All reactions that we study in organic chemistry, we apply chemical kinetics. Just like hydrolysis of sucrose, catalyzed by the enzyme invertase, leads to the formation of glucose and fructose. Glucose and fructose, students, they are the functional isomers. Functional isomers, you know, same formula but different functional groups. In glucose, aldehyde group is present, and in fructose, ketone is present. Reactions of moderate speed, just like CH4, chlorination of methane. That's free radical substitution reaction, chain reaction, proceed in the presence of sunlight. Friends, in these reactions, bonds are broken. CH4. One of the hydrogen atom is replaced by Cl. Old bonds are broken and new bonds are formed. Cl will replace this, leads to the formation of CH3Cl plus HCl. Chemical kinetics is applicable to all reactions that we study in organic chemistry. Now students, chemical kinetics, we say, branch of chemistry deals with the rates of reaction and mechanism by which they proceed. Mechanism is the detailed study by which reactant changes to product. At first, what is rate of reaction? Rate of reaction. Rate of reaction may be defined as change in concentration of any one of the reactant or product with time. A plus V will give L plus M. Rate of reaction, change in concentration of any one of the reactant or product with time. Reactant changes to product. Change in concentration of reactant or product with time. Now students, it's clear, we will plot the graph of concentration with time. Time we are considering in minute. That the neutral point 0. Time is increasing horizontally 10 minutes, 20, 30, 40, 50, so on. And on this term, concentration is increasing. Concentration in mole per liter. 1 mole, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Students, when time is 0, reaction is not in process. We have only reactant. That is, the concentration of reactant is maximum at time 0. With time, reactant changes to product. That is, concentration of reactant decrease and that of the products increase. That's the graph. That's the plot showing the concentration of reactant with time. and it's clear it decrease with time, and that of the products increase. When time is 0, reaction is not in process. Products are not formed. With time, reactants react and leads to a formation of products L and M. Concentration of the products that is increased with time. That's the plot for products. It is rate of reaction. Change in concentration of any one of the reactant or product with time. And students, it's clear, with time the concentration of reactant, red line, decrease, and that of the products mentioned with blue line increase. Now rate of reaction can be expressed in either of the following two ways, that is with respect to reactants and with respect to products. It can be expressed in the following two ways. Number one, rate of reaction with respect to reactant. It's clear, concentration of reactant decrease equal to decrease in concentration of reactant upon time taken. Decrease or increase, that is change. Change is represented by delta. Decrease in the concentration of reactant with time. And for reactant we express negative sign because their amount decrease with time. After this, rate of reaction with respect to products. Increase in concentration of product upon time taken. Again decrease or increase, it is change represented by delta. Increase in the concentration of product upon time taken. Concentration of product increase with time and that of the reactants decrease. With respect to reactant we always mention negative sign. In general, rate of reaction may be expressed as plus minus delta x upon delta t. X small fraction, symbol of concentration. Plus means for products and negative means for reactant. That's the general expression. Plus minus delta x upon delta t. After this, next is students, average rate and instantaneous rate. It's clear what is rate. It is of two types. First one is average rate. Students, average rate, it gives the rate of reaction between two different time periods. Average between two different time periods. Again we are plotting the graph of time with concentration, time in minute. Its neutral point, time is increasing 10, 20, 30, 40, so on. What I say, what is average rate? Rate of reaction between two different time periods. Suppose we have to take the rate of reaction at time t1, suppose it is t1, and then at time t2. This point is mentioned as time t2 and this point is mentioned at time t1. We have to check average rate of reaction between two different time periods. At time t1, suppose rate is this one, x1. At time t1, rate is x1, and at time t2 the rate will be x2 and it is less than x1 because concentration of reactant decrease with time. So x2 is less than x1. It is average rate, students. It's clear. Concentration of reactant decrease with time. At time t2 rate is x2 and at time t1 rate is x1. That's the graph, easy. Concentration of reactant versus time. Wherever we express rate of reaction, we always consider reactant because when time is 0, we have only reactant. With time, reactant react and leads to a formation of products. Concentration of reactant decrease with time. But I say, what is average rate? It expresses rate of reaction between two different time periods. Students, average rate is equal to final minus initial. Final is x2 concentration and initial concentration was x1. x2 minus x1 upon final time minus initial time t2 minus t1. That is equal to final minus initial, it is always equal to change in concentration delta x upon delta t. Average rate, final concentration minus initial concentration upon final time minus initial time. So it is clear x2 is less than x1. So it will be in negative sign. Since rate is positive quantity, we always express it with negative sign because negative negative becomes positive. The question may be, what is the significance of this negative sign in average rate? It makes the rate a positive quantity because x2 final concentration is always less than initial concentration for reactant. It is negative. Negative into negative, now it becomes positive. What is the significance of negative sign in average rate? Negative sign makes the rate a positive quantity. After average rate, next is instantaneous rate. Instantaneous rate, again rate of reaction at a particular time period. Instantaneous rate, it expresses the rate of reaction at a particular time period. Students, at first that's the question numerical related to average rate in NCERT. For the reaction, reactant changes to product. The concentration of reactant changes from 0.03 molar to 0.02 molar in 25 minutes. That's the initial concentration and that's the final concentration. That is time in 25 minutes. Calculate average rate. We know average rate equal to final concentration, that is 0.02, minus initial concentration, that is 0.03, upon with respect to time in 25 minutes. We always express average rate with negative sign. It's clear, it will make the rate a positive quantity. Now it becomes minus 0.01 upon 25. Minus into minus equal to plus 1 upon 25 into 10 की power 2. Now it becomes 0.04 into 10 की power minus 2 mole per minute. Molarity. Now please, the question is calculate average rate both in minutes and seconds. I calculate it in minutes. For your assignment, please calculate it in seconds. When you calculate it in seconds, multiply this by 60 because 1 minute has 60 seconds. Time is mentioned in minutes, that's in minutes. In seconds, multiply this by 60 and do it. Then instantaneous rate, what I tell you, express the rate of reaction at a particular time period. Students, for instantaneous rate, again we will plot the graph of concentration of reactant with respect to product. And it is clear, concentration of reactant decrease with time. We will plot the graph of concentration of reactant with respect to product. Then a tangent is drawn to the curve at point at which the rate of reaction is to be determined. Friends, in this time, side time is increasing. Time in minutes and concentration is increasing. Again we plot the graph of concentration versus time. Suppose we have to take the rate at this time, at a particular time. A tangent is drawn to the curve. Concentration change and in this direction time change. A tangent is drawn to the curve at which rate of action is to be determined. That's our point A. It is called instantaneous rate at that particular time. Instantaneous rate, students, for average rate we use the term delta x upon delta t. For instantaneous rate, apply limit delta t is 0 because we are taking at a particular time and it becomes dx upon dt. That's the only difference between average rate and instantaneous rate. Dx upon dt is instantaneous rate and delta x upon delta t is average rate. It is the rate of reaction at a particular time period, and average rate of reaction between two different time periods. After this, there are some questions. Please mention their answers and submit me. Why the use of instantaneous rate of reaction is always preferred over average rate? Instantaneous rate is always preferred over average rate. It's clear, student, rate continuously decreases with time, hence average rate has no significance. because rate of reaction continuously change with time. Hence, average rate has no significance. Why rate of reaction continuously decrease with time? Because rate of reaction, it depends upon the concentration of reactant and which keep on decreasing with time. Rate of reaction continuously decrease with time because it depends upon the concentration of reactants which keep on decreasing with time. After this, next students, express the rate of the following reactions. Whenever we have to express rate, we give priority to instantaneous rate. That is, we will write dx upon dt. Suppose the question is express the rate for the following chemical reaction. A plus B gives L plus M. We have to express rate of reaction for it, students. A plus B gives L plus M. We know rate of reaction. Rate of reaction equals to decrease in concentration of any one of the reactant or increase in concentration of any one of the product. Students, rate of reaction equals to change in concentration of reactant or product with time. For reactant, we mention negative sign. dA upon dt equals to, again we mention equal to for all reaction component, that is for reactant or product. For reactant, we indicate minus sign. dV upon dt equals to, reactant complete, now we start products, dL upon dt again equals to dm upon dt. That's your rate of reaction. Change in concentration of reactant or product with time. Mention equal sign again and again for all reaction components, that is for reactant as well as to the products. For reactants, we indicate negative sign. Now express the rate of the following reaction. It's clear, rate of reaction equal to change in concentration of reactant or product with time. D NH3 upon dt again equals to negative sign, that is instantaneous rate dx upon dt again equals to, we mention equals to for all reaction component for reactant or products, dNO upon dt again equals to dH2O upon dt. Students, rate of reaction, change in concentration of reactant or product with time. Students, what will we do here? The reciprocals of coefficients, we have to mention the reciprocals of the coefficients, that is stoichiometric coefficients. 1 by 4, 1 by 5, 1 by 4, 1 by 6. Reciprocals of coefficients are taken in order to get identical values of rate of reaction with respect to any one of the reactant or product. Students, please clear your concept. It's clear. According to this equation, the rate of formation of NH3 is 2 times the rate of appearance of ammonia is 2 times as the rate of disappearance of nitrogen. Stoichiometry is 2. Appearance of ammonia is 2 times as the rate of disappearance of nitrogen. In the same way, rate of disappearance of hydrogen is 3 times as the rate of appearance of nitrogen. Now, rate of reaction is equal to change in concentration of any one of the reactant or product with time. The reciprocals of coefficients are mentioned in order to get identical values of rate of reaction with respect to reactant or product. I hope the concept is clear why reciprocals of coefficients are taken. According to this example, appearance of ammonia is 2 times than appearance of nitrogen. To get identical values, we will took the reciprocals of coefficients. That's for your assignment. Express the rate of this reaction. After then, there are some numericals related to rate of reaction. That's the reaction, students. Again, the rate of reaction measured as its average rate delta NH3 upon delta T was found to be 2.4 into 10 की power minus 4 mole per liter per second. Suppose I mention it Yes, D. We have the reaction given, and what is given? The rate of reaction measured as, that is rate of appearance of ammonia is given 2.4 into 10 की power minus 4 mole per liter per second. Calculate the rate of reaction in terms of nitrogen and hydrogen. Rate of reaction in terms of ammonia is given. We have to mention the rate of reaction with respect to nitrogen and hydrogen. Friends, whenever there is a question related to rate of reaction, at first express rate of reaction. I hope you know how to express rate of reaction. Change in concentration of reactant or product with time. And reciprocals of coefficients are taken. Here 3 moles 1 by 3. That is your product plus sign, ammonia 1 by 2. It is rate of reaction. dN2 upon dt equal to 1 by 3 dH2 upon dt with respect to their negative signs equal to 1 by 2 dNH3 upon dt. Reciprocals of coefficients are taken to get identical values of rate of reaction. Now students, calculate the rate of reaction in terms of nitrogen and hydrogen. At first, we will consider the species whose rate we have to find. We have to find the rate of dN2 upon dt. बेटे नाइट्रोजन का फाइंड करना है स्टूडेंट्स. वी हैव टू फाइंड द रेट ऑफ नाइट्रोजन. सो वी कंसीडर दिस स्पीसीज and we compare it with whose rate is given. We compare it with the species whose rate is given. Students, it is clear in the question. Rate of reaction measured with respect to ammonia is given. At first select the species whose rate we have to find and compare it with whose rate is given. 1 by 2, it is stoichiometry 2, reciprocals of coefficients are taken. Now it's equals to 1 by 2 and please mention the rate which is given in the question, 2.4 into 10 की power minus 4 mole per liter per second. You got the answer. Rate of reaction with respect to nitrogen is 1.2 into 10 की power minus 4 mole per liter per second. Mole per liter per second. Sorry, I am unavailable to write second. Next, we have to express rate of reaction with hydrogen. Again students, what is the basic trick? Write the term whose rate we have to find. I write the term. I have to find the rate of hydrogen 1 by 3 dH2 upon d2. Here we not mention active sign. Negative sign means it decrease. So we mention here. And we compare it with the term whose rate is given. Students, whose rate is given? Ammonia equals to 1 by d NH3 upon dt. That is the super trick. Write the term whose rate we have to find and compare it with whose rate is given. At first express rate of reaction. Then select two species. At first whose rate we have to determine and second whose we have to find. Again equal to 1 by 2 into 2.4 into 10 की power minus 4 divided by 2, 1 by 2. Now we have to find dH2 upon dt. It is 1 by 3. Now dH2 upon dt is equal to this all multiply by 3. That is, it becomes equal to 3.6. 3.6 into 10 की power minus 4 mole per liter per second. Students, super trick. Whose rate we have to find? Select from this rate of reaction and whose rate is given. Here we don't mention any sign. We have to find rate of reaction with hydrogen dH2 upon dt equal to this one. We find it. Now dH2 upon dt, we have to divide 3, multiply it by 3, 3 cancel and it becomes 3 times. 1.2 into 3 is equal to 3.6. After this there are some more questions related to same. For the reaction, that's the reaction given. The rate of formation of NO2, students, it is given in the question. The rate of formation of NO2 is 2.8 into 10 की power minus 3, capital M per second, molality mole per liter. Calculate the rate of disappearance of N2O5 and rate of appearance of O2. This we have to find. We have to find rate of disappearance of N2O5 and rate of disappearance of O2. What is given? The rate of formation of NO2 is given. Rate of appearance of NO2 is given. Again students, what's the trick? At first write rate of reaction equals to decrease in concentration of any one of the reactant or product. Start from reactant and proceed up to product. Then please take reciprocals of coefficients. Then students, select the species whose rate we have to find. Compare it with the species whose rate is given. Again second, do the same. Whose rate we have to find and compare with whose rate is given. I hope you will solve it. Solve and forward the answer on my WhatsApp number 94595 76600. That's the rate of reaction, change in concentration of reactant or product with time. Whenever we express rate of reaction, we mention reciprocals of coefficients, negative sign for reactant because their concentration decrease with time. After this, next is students, what are the factors which affect rate of chemical reaction? Factors affecting rate of chemical reaction. Again the question may be of 2 marks in your board exams. Express the factors. We have to mention these factors only in one terms. First factor, concentration of reactants. Students, we know more the concentration of reactants, more will be the rate of reaction. Because more the concentration of reactant, more will be the number of intermolecular collisions and hence more will be the rate of reaction. Express more concentration of reactant, more will be the number of intermolecular collisions and hence more will be the rate of reaction. Second, temperature. Students, again we know kinetic energy is directly proportional to square root of absolute temperature. Kinetic energy, energy due to motion movement, that is increase in temperature increase the rate of all chemical reactions and rate of reaction becomes almost double for every 10-degree rise in temperature. Third, surface area. Again students, more surface area, more will be the rate of reaction. A log of wood burns slowly as compared when we cut it in smaller wooden chips because they occupy more surface area. These are the first 3 factors students. All of them are directly proportional to rate of reaction expressed in one line. More concentration of reactant, more rate of reaction. Again, more temperature, more rate of reaction. More surface area, more rate of reaction. These are the first 3 factors. We have to express in one line. It is common. These 3 factors increase the rate of reaction. Concentration of reactants, more concentration, more intermolecular collisions and more rate of reaction. More temperature, more will be the rate of reaction. And rate of every reaction becomes double with every 10-degree rise in temperature. We will study this question. Why rate of reaction becomes double for every 10-degree rise in temperature? Surface area, more rate of reaction. Next students, catalyst, you know. Speed up the chemical reaction without undergoing any change and eliminated at the end of reaction. Give one example, that is hydrogenation of ethene. Leads to the formation of ethane, CH3. Alkenes unsaturated, they undergo addition reaction. 2 molecules react to give one product. Suppose this reaction is completed in 10 minutes. Now when we use catalyst, it proceeds within 2 minutes. So we can write catalyst, it also affects rate of reaction. They write the definition in it, more chemical substance speed up the reaction without undergoing any change and eliminated at the end of reaction. Why? Transition metal act as catalyst. Their tendency to form reaction intermediate of low activation energy. Next is nature of reactant. Friends, same condition, same reaction. But first one is fast and second one is slow. It means rate of reaction also depends on the nature of reactant. In this case, reactant is nitric oxide. All of you know it is highly reactive due to odd electron. Nitrogen has 5 electrons in its valence shell. To its share, 3 are left. That's the reason it is highly reactive. Carbon monoxide. Why nitric oxide is highly reactive? It is odd electron species. Same reactant, NO, same stoichiometry, but that is fast and that is slow. Rate of reaction depends upon nature of reactant. And next, presence of light. Students, certain chemical reactions, they proceed in the presence of light and we call them photochemical reactions. That is reaction of molecular hydrogen with molecular chlorine. It doesn't occur in dark, it proceeds in sunlight, leads to the formation of HCl. These are the general factors. Express them in one line only. First, second, third common. First factor was concentration of reactant. More concentration of reactant, more rate of reaction. Second factor was temperature. More temperature, more rate of reaction. That is, rate of reaction increased with temperature because kinetic energy is directly proportional to square root of absolute temperature. Surface area, more rate of reaction. Catalyst, substance which speed up the chemical reaction. Nature of reactants. Please mention this example. Rate of reaction also depends upon the nature of reactants. Last one was presence of light. That's all for today. Thank you.